has made the first shot for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, the prize recruit who is getting recruited by St. John's, D1 athlete. And there's been some rankings that had just came out, and Woodland Hills is 5th in the state this year. And so this is the starting lineup for the Penn Hills Indians. The roster: Tiana Brown, Sierra Moten, number 12, Jasmine Golden. That's number 11. And also number 14, Delani Carpenter from Penn Hills. And we have number 24, Amani Blackwell. And for the starting lineup for Woodland Hills is number 4, Peyton Pickney, number 24, Tatiana Vasquez, number 11, Joy Burley, number 2, Jasmine Fisher, and number 5, Jasmine Dunn. We have a foul on a play in the first period with 6:26 left in the first period. Woodland Hills 2, the Indians 0. We have number 12 for the Penn Hills, Jasmine Golding, shooting 2. She makes the first one, which brings the score 2-1, Woodland Hills. She misses her second shot. A rebound by number 32, Leona Moore, and they brings it out, calls the play for the Indians. They go to the big inside. Number 14 misses the shot. That's Delani Carpenter. And we have a foul on the play by Tatiana Vasquez, number 24 for Woodland Hills. Correction, foul, number 11, Joy Burley. Delani Carpenter shooting 2. This is the first one hard off the back of the iron. She makes the second of 2. Jasmine Dunn brings it up. The Penn Hills Indians comes out in a full press. Now they go to man-to-man. Jasmine Dunn penetrates hard, misses the shot. Peyton Pickney goes for the rebound, gets it, puts it up hard, and 1 for the traditional three-point play. She misses it. Rebound, number 32 for Penn Hills, Nia Moore. Woodland Hill comes out in the press. They bring it up. That's good defense by Tatiana Vasquez. Knocks it out of bounds. Penn Hills ball on the baseline, take it out. We have a turnover on a play. Jasmine Dunn goes up the court, dribble, pass it into the big, Joy Burley, and we have a turnover, Indians ball. Looked like there was a little bit of contact on there, but no call. Penn Hills takes it out. Number 12, Jasmine Golden. Jayla Golden bring it up. They might be sisters, or they might be cousins. Twins. They have twins. Number 11, number 12 is twins. Jayla Golden and Jasmine Golden. They dump it into the bigs. Let me get it. It puts a lot of pressure on Peyton Pickney. She's trying to find Jasmine Dunn. Throws it out of bounds. Turnover. Jayla Golden out on point, the floor general. Passes to number 32, Nia Moore. We got a turnover on a play. Woodland Hills gets it. We have a push by number 14, Delani Carpenter. Tatiana Vasquez takes it out under the baseline. Pass it to Jasmine Fisher. Jasmine Dunn, the floor general, sets it up as Coach Vaughn barks out plays. Pumps it into Joy Burley. She finds Pickney. Passes it into Joy Burley. And a foul on the play by number 11, Jayla Golden. Calm down, man. Calm down. You gotta keep my man. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'll just go down with you guys so you can have.
He just said maybe we could go.
So we have Joy Burley at the line, shooting 2, makes the first one, makes the second one, I'm sorry. That brings Woodland Hills 6-2 with 4:33 left in the first period.
We're live on Roxamore. We have Penn Hills Indians 6-2.
That's a shot by number 12, Jasmine Golden. Misses. Payne gets the rebound. She tries to find in transition Joy Burley, but it's a turnover. Jasmine Golden gets the charge. Turnover on downs, Woodland Hills.
We have an offensive foul. Ball is turned over back to the Lady Wolverines here with them leading 6-2. Here, 4 minutes left in the first period. We have an electric environment here as we have the Penn Hills Indians versus the Lady Wolverines, who are ranked number 5 in the state. They get their star player back tonight. And along with Joy Burley, Peyton Pickney, should be an interesting game.
So it's backcourt out. Woodland Hills, Tatiana Vasquez passes it in. Jasmine Fisher, she finds Peyton Pickney. She drives to the hoop. Teardrop. Peyton Pickney, the prize recruit out of St. John's, puts it in 8-2, Woodland Hills.
Great shot by Peyton Pickney, a teardrop shot. She looks like she has her touch back. She's recovered well from that sprained ankle she had. So it's good to see her back on the court.
Yeah, she looks well. She's moving pretty good out there. I watched her as she came out during the starting lineup. She had a little bit of pep in her step, too, as she gave everybody a high five and did a little shimmy move, showing off that she's okay tonight.
So the Penn Hill Lady Indians pass the ball around, get the ball down low to number 4, up and in. Good shot.
That's number 4, Elijah Sledge, on the move.
Elijah Sledge, good shot by Elijah Sledge.
4 General was out top.
Ball's tied up, arrow goes to the Indians.
And we heard a little bit of talk about this game, saying it was a robbery. And the Penn Hills Indians said this is not a robbery because we've been coming down whooping Woodland Hills' tail for a while now. And so now, but the tables may be turned, but we have a highly contested game here. A lot of fans looking for a great game tonight.
We have a turnover. We have the Duns out in open court, and it's up, and it's a foul.
That's fouled by number 11, Jayla Golden, one of the twins for Penn Hills. So that's Jasmine Dunn shooting 2 from the line, a sophomore. She misses the 1 of 2. Misses both of them. That may be crucial. You got to make your free throws. So Penn Hills is out of transition on the run, but Woodland Hills stacks it up. They recover well. She puts a move Rebound, Joy Burley.
Ball is taken away by Penn Hills. Up for the shot, number 4, and she gets fouled. We'll go to the line. Shooting two. So early here with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter, the Lady Wolverines are leading the Lady Indians here in a highly contested backyard rivalry. Back in the inaugural days, this was a very intense rivalry, Penn Hills versus Woodland Hills, as these communities are on the border of each other. And a lot of the kids know each other. A lot of the kids hang out in different circles. And so, this is one of those ones where you want to see your buddy on the street and be able to say, we beat you.
Exactly. And they've been talking about this rivalry for a while. But again, as I just spoke earlier, Penn Hills said this isn't a rivalry because we've been whooping their tail lately. But Woodland Hills has something to say about that tonight. As Tatiana Vasquez dumps down to Joy Burley, and she goes up for the shot and makes it, and Penn Hills calls timeout. So this is Roxamore Sports Live here at the Wolverine. And Craig, what have you seen so far tonight?
Well, so far we've seen a good matchup. The girls have come out to play, and then what we're looking at is a lot of defense so far. Some turnovers on the play, but what we have to do is we have to make sure that both teams have to control the ball and also make sure they get good shots. So we have a break in the play right now, a timeout. So what we're doing here is a timeout. We have the Lady Wolverines up, leading 10-5 with 1 minute and 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
So the score is 10-5, as my co-host said. I'm Sam Thomas. This is Roxamore Sports Live, and this is my co-host Craig Thomas, the CT Express. Pretty feet, as we called him back in the day, the legend. And so it's 1:36 here. Woodland Hills 10, Indians 5 in the first period.
Rebound is up. Peyton Pickney pulls down the board. She's under pressure, heavy to rest. Gets the ball out to Joy Burley. Peyton brings the ball up court. Passes the ball over. Three-pointer off the mark. And we have a foul by Joy Burley. A little push in the back there. So it was a wide open three-point shot and just slightly off the mark. So here, inbound for the Lady Indians here.
And so the Indians bring the ball up. That's number 4 for the Indians, Eliza Sledge. They pass it to the big one. She takes a shot.
Foul on the play for the Lady Indians here.
So Peyton Pickney goes to the line for the Woodland Hills Wolverines, the junior. She's shooting 1-1, Peyton Pickney. She drains the first one of 2.
So for a second shot, Peyton Pickney. Good to see her back in the lineup. Second shot is a little bit short, so she doesn't quite have her touchback yet. But we're under 1 minute here in the first quarter.
So Woodland Hills brings it up.
Out of bounds.
Shayla Walter makes a good defensive play. And Penn Hills turns it over on down. Brings a little bit of pressure with 41.4 left in the first period. Woodland Hills 11, Indians 5. So Peyton Pickney brings the ball up, and she is a point forward. Passes to Joy Burley. It's Kayla Walters is a freshman, number 15 in the game, playing some good ball, some good minutes. So Woodland Hills is passing around, trying to make something happen. They give it to Peyton Pickney. She dumps it into the big.
So it looks like we have an offensive foul there on number 44 of the Wolverines, Sierra Beecham, down low, as they take the ball the other way with 9.5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Kayla Walters is up hard, putting pressure on the ball, passes the ball away, and they're not going to get a shot off. Joy Burley pulls up, and off the mark. At the end of the first quarter, the Lady Wolverines are leading here at the Wolverine Arena, 11-5 over the Lady Indians.
This is Roxamore Sports Live. I am Sam the Man Timbers, the Lumberjack, and my co-host Craig, the CT Express Thomas. And we are here live at Woodland Hills High School Gymnasium with a great game. We have a timeout, Woodland Hills 11, Indians 5. It'll be the beginning of the second period rivalry game here at Woodland Hills Wolverines.
So while we have a moment, we'll talk about, since we got on the air a little late, we have our TNT, Thomas and Timbers keys to success for the game. I like to start out with talking about the Wolverines. Their key is to press the Indians, get easy baskets, make open shots, and take care of the basketball. Those are three keys that I'd like to see for success for the Lady Wolverines and for the Penn Hills Indians.
And for the Penn Hills Indians, their success will be to handle the press, defend the point, and no turnovers. That's what it would take for for Penn Hills Indians to get out of here with the win tonight.
All right, so we've seen an interesting start so far. The Lady Wolverines seem to exert themselves early, but the Lady Indians seem to settle down and get their defense together. They played stout defense down the latter part of that first quarter.
Yes, and Woodland Hills just came out and exerted themselves early and have showed their dominance down low in the inside, getting offensive rebounds and putbacks and making good shots and making the shots that they need to make down low, not missing shots. And also from the free throw, they have made a couple, they have missed a couple. They need to make those from the charity stripe too as well tonight.
So it looks like we have an extended stoppage. The scoreboards are out. So while we have a time, we'll talk about also the players to watch for Penn Hills.
The players to watch for Penn Hills is Amani Blackwell and Jazzy Bolden, junior.
5'7" junior, yes.
The 5'7" junior, yes. Those are the players to watch for Penn Hills.
And so for the Lady Wolverines, we have, of course, junior Peyton Pickney, their star player, and senior star Joy Burley, along with the Dunns in the backcourt, Jasmine, Dunn, and Fisher. And then also coming off the bench for the Wolverines, number 15, who's inbounding the ball right now, Kayla Waters. I also like to shout out to Tatiana Vasquez. I think she could be instrumental in this game as well.
Also, what I've seen, what Coach Vaughn has done tonight is he's letting Peyton Pickney be the point forward, letting her bring it up a little bit more than Jasmine Dunn.
Shoots. Oh, ball's halfway down on the three. Good shot by Peyton Pickney, but didn't drop. Up shot for number 4.
That's number 4. Alicia Sledge came down and pulled up from a little bit outside the elbow with a pretty shot, drained it down. That brings Indians up to 7, Woodland Hills 11. Jasmine Dunn is the floor general for Woodland Hills. Pass to Peyton Pickney. She gets it back, looks inside, the big.
So as they work the ball around, and it's a turnover. So I like to see the Lady Wolverines pick up the pace a little bit and get some easy shots in transition. Stop being content with this half-court offense. And I see that Kayla Walters pulls up for a long 3. Shot is off the mark. Rebound by the Lady Indians. Ball goes back to Peyton Pickney as she brings it up with heavy pressure from number 24, Amani Blackwell. Shot is up. Three-pointer is no good.
Yeah, they're taking good shots, but they're not going down in. They're getting good looks, but they're rolling around the rim and coming back out. See?
So I'd like to see the Lady Wolverines get a little bit of inside action here. If they have the decided advantage down low, we seem to be settling for a lot of outside shots. And we have an air ball by number 14, Delaney Carpenter of the Penn Hills Indians. So we have some more subs. Tatiana Vasquez is back in the game. Joy Burley's back in the game as they're going to need some help on the boards.
Jasmine Fisher is back in the game too as well. So now that brings Jasmine Dunn bringing the ball up instead of Pickney running the point forward. She dials inside.
And the ball is taken away by the Indians defense, and we have a foul. As Joy Burley turns the ball over, you can hear her dad in the stands asking her to be strong with the ball down low, which definitely she's going to have to do.
Yeah. She was a little bit double teamed in there. It was a little reach, a little bit of contact, but the ref said let them play.
Shot up, rebound, off the leg of Penn Hills, goes to the Wolverines.
Wolverine ball.
So the Wolverines come into tonight with a 10-2 record and a 6-0 in conference, coached by Coach Vaughn Pitts. And the Penn Hills Indians come in
6-6, 4-1 in the conference, coached by Robert Cash. Coached by Robert Cash.
As we call for it down low, we got Peyton Pickney in there getting down low on the blocks. That's what it's going to take here on out, I believe. Lady Wolverines have been relying on the outside shot, and they haven't been making them. So if it comes down to an inside game, they're going to have to make these free throws. So I look forward to them starting to get there on track here with Peyton with these free throws here.
Peyton Pickney, star recruit, getting recruited by St. John's and plus numerous other schools. I believe Robert Morrison Duquesne too as well, and a few other schools. He makes the first one of the
Peyton, yeah, Peyton's a junior, so we got one more year with her. You have the two Dunns are sophomores. Joy Burley is a senior. You also have Kayla Walters coming off the bench, who's a freshman. So this Wolverine team is set for the future.
We have Tatiana Vasquez, senior guard, 5'7". I would like to see her exert herself a little more on the offensive side. She's a great defender, but I would like to see her assert herself on the offensive side as well.
So she splits a pair there, gets 1 out of 2. Little pass down low, out of bounds, deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with the Indians.
Indians ball, that was good defense. Stepped in from the weak side and hit the ball out. It would have been an easy play, an easy shot.
Joy Burley with a strong rebound, tough rebound. So I'd like to see the Lady Wolverines push the ball. Push the ball, get the ball down inside. Passes off the mark for Tatiana Vasquez, and gets a layup by number 11.
That's number 24, Bonnie Blackwell. She's the one we need to watch, 5'6". She's a junior.
This game is tightened up here, 12-9 here. Gets the ball down low to Joy Burley, and she's up. Ball shot is blocked. Ball's going the other way. And we have a 1-point game here.
Bonnie Blackwell.
Timeout by Coach Vaughn Pitts.
Timeout. Penn Hills has fought their way back into the game.
All right.
See y'all doing y'all thing. Nobody messing up y'all TV.
All right.
They had come back. Hey, Penn Hills has fought their way back in the game. They were down big, 12-4, 11-4, somewhere around in there. and fought their way back. And now it's 12-11, Woodland Hills Wolverines. This is Roxamore Sports Live, and we'll be right back. Roxamore Sports Live here at Woodland Hills High School. Joey Burley just made a big shot. We have the Woodland Hills Wolverines 14, the Indians 11. Penn Hills brings it up, but a great game, a rivalry game here tonight, as Woodland Hills is ranked number 5 in the state. Came from a long way. Come out the timeout and bust a couple shots. I'm Sam Timmons, I'm with my coach Craig Thomas here live at Woodland Hills High School.
So one of the things I like to see is the Lady Wolverines get back to being true to who they are. Pressure defense, right there on cue, looking for a turnover, and getting down low, play inside out, which you have the decided advantage with your star players down low.
Yes, that's a great call, Coach. That they, even if they go down low and get some pressure, they would kick it back out and somebody set up on the threes. But we would like to see Woodland Hills working through their bigs down low, even go with the high-low game.
Rebound for Peyton Pickney, and the Lady Wolverines are off and running. And a foul. Peyton Pickney goes back to the line. Could have been a turnover on a carry, it looked like, but no call, and she goes to the line and shoot 2.
Also could have thought it might have been, I thought it might have been a little step as well, but she got away with that. But nevertheless, she's at the line, shooting 2.
Score 16-11. The Lady Wolverines leading the Lady Indians. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left on the clock. And she misses another free throw. And these free throws could be crucial down the stretch.
Yeah, she's a star player, so she's going to be the one that got to drop these. And she's missed a few so far early. So it's Penn Hill's ball.
Yeah, she may have to take a look at the front of the rim and just try to get the ball up over the top of that front of that rim. And Penn Hills handles that press easily by the Lady Wolverines, and they get 2 points and score 16-13 here in the second period.
They broke that press real quick without even dribbling the ball. It's all passes, all up top. Joy Burley
with 3. And she gives us a salute on the 3. Somebody stopped the ball. And we have a blocked shot. Ball out of bounds. Looks like she'll be shooting 2 here. Number 32
yeah,
for the
foul on the play.
Nia Moore.
Nia
Moore looks like she'll be going to the line for the Lady Indians shooting 2. So once again, thank you for joining us tonight live on Roxamore Sports. We have a doubleheader tonight. We have the Lady Wolverines versus the Lady Indians, the varsity. And then we have the men's team, varsity for both schools, playing the backyard rivalry here in Western Pennsylvania. Basketball, high school basketball, alive and well.
It's alive and well here at Woodland Hills for the girls, and it hasn't been that way for a while. But now we have some games that count. We have some games with some meaning, as Woodland Hills is ranked 5th in the state right now with a great team that has been playing with each other for a long time. That's how you get chemistry. That's how you become good. They've been playing together since AAU with each other.
Great play by Joy Burley. Way to get the ball down low. And the Lady Wolverines come out with the pressure, and they break the press by throwing the ball over the top. And she lays the ball up.
That's the big girl, number 14, the big end, Delani Carpenter, with a nice little soft touch went in hard and scooped it up under and put it in. That brings Woodland Hills 21, the Indians 16.
Teardrop by Jasmine Fisher, great shot, laid it in. So we're starting to see the Lady Wolverines attack the inside a little more. They've gotten away from the outside shot as Coach Pitts has called them to start getting the ball down low, and they've done that.
Yes, but on the defensive side, they got to stop the transition game as far as them breaking the press. With the press right now, they're pressing, and so exactly. I would like to see them. I would like to see them because the half-court game, they're not making no points. They're making their points in transition. So why are we pressing? I would rather us get back and pack it in the zone for right now for the Woodland Hills Wolverine girls.
Yeah, we'll see what they do here as Joy Burley gets a rest there. And for the Lady Wolverines, number 3 checks in. Teak Davis, a guard, 5'6" senior. And a free throw, second one is good here. So they split a pair at the line, the Lady Indians. We're under a minute left here in the second quarter, live on Roxamore Sports.
And Jasmine Dunn, the floor general, is out top. She passes to Peyton Pickney. She's out top. She's very well with the ball, can pass. They're going to eat up some of this clock. Teak Davis
shoots the air ball.
Shoots the air ball.
All the way to the hoop. So it looks like nobody is stopping the basketball. Somebody for the Lady Wolverines has to take the onus and responsibility to stop the ball in transition.
Somebody has to get her, Amani Blackwell. She's one of the key players that we spoke about early. Somebody must recognize her with the ball as well. And Penn Hills is packing the zone in. Penn Hills is packing the zone in and saying, you will not pass it into Peyton Pickney. You will not pass it into Joy Burley. You're going to have to do it from the outside. So here, this is halftime. Woodland Hills Wolverine girls 23. The Lady Indians of Penn Hills 19. This is Roxamore Sports. I am Sam Timbers with my co-host Craig Thomas. Woodland Hills comes in this game with very highly anticipation as they are rated 5th in the state. And this is a rivalry game. As my co-host said, Craig Thomas, that it's a borderline neighborhoods, Woodland Hills, Penn Hills, and most of them would like to come out and say we got to win. This is Roxamore Sports Live here at Woodland Hills Stadium, Woodland Hills Arena, and we'll be right back.
Pardon me, ma'am. My Sound Wireless Delivery, the Line Edition?
This is Roxamore Sports Live here at halftime at the Woodland Hills High School. A highly contested game, rivalry game. Woodland Hills High School girls basketball team 23, the Penn Hills Indians 19, and the Woodland Hills Indians are rated just in today's paper as number 5 in the state. Woodland Hills basketball girls has came a long way for such a time as being 0-48. And then they went 10-12, and then they went 12-10, and right now they are at 10-2 and 6-0 in the conference, and Vaughn Pitts has them rolling on all cylinders.
So far in the first half, we've seen some of the stars show up for the Lady Indians. Their leading scorer, Amani Blackwell, has 7 points, and then we also had contribution off the bench from Elisa Sledge with 5 points that was unexpected. On the Lady Wolverine side, Joy Burley has contributed, but for the most part, it's been a Peyton Pickney show. She has 8 points leading the Lady Wolverine, so she's gonna need some support here in the second half in order for them to stretch out this lead.
Yes, Penn Hills has decided to pack it in. They was running with pressure, but then they decided to pack it in as they see there was points inside. And so they're going to say it's going to be between Joy Burley, Peyton Pickney. Somebody else is going to have to step up, as my co-host said. They're going to have to make some points, get some points on the board too, as well.
So going down into the second half, we're under a minute. We'll be getting ready for live coverage once again. It's going to take the Lady Wolverine to make their free throws, as they have missed at least 8 free throws in the first half, which would stretch the lead out quite a bit. So they're going to have to do that, and they're going to have to take care of the ball and figure out with their press how the Lady Indians have so easily broken their press and getting easy points.
Yes, the best way to beat a press, as Penn Hills has shown, is you don't dribble the ball, you just pass. Pass, pass, pass. And you pass it down the court as they did, so they break the press very easily. So Woodland Hills, I would think that, but it's been harder for Penn Hills to score from the half court. So Woodland Hills might want to just get back, pack it in, and get ready to play solid defense that way.
So the Lady Wolverines come out the second half with the same lineup starting in the second half. The two Jasmines, Tatiana Vasquez, Joy Burley, and Peyton Pinckney. And looks like for the Lady Indians.
For the Lady Indians, it's Jayla Golden, number 11, number 12. Jasmine Golden, and number 14, Delana Carpenter. Number 24, Monty Blackwell. Number 32, Nia Moore.
So we're back to live play here. Pass was almost picked off by Jasmine Dunn. Wide open shot. Up. Off the mark. Rebound by the Lady Indians. Up and in by number 12, Jasmine Golden.
She just comes up and gets the loose rebound and puts it back up. That brings the score. Woodland Hills 23, Indians 21.
So Jasmine Dunn takes a quick shot on the outside and is off the mark. And we have a foul down low, looks like on the Lady Wolverines.
Jasmine Dunn, number 5. Nia Moore on the line, shooting 2 for Penn Hills.
Nia Moore has connections to the Wolverines here, as her dad, Dave Harris, was a Wolverine standout back in the day. So as we talked about earlier, these communities are closely connected, but unfortunately, Nia's on the opposite side of this rivalry right now.
Yeah, her dad played a little bit of DB for Woodland Hills. Nice ball player. Hawkins Village out of Rankin, PA. And so his daughter is now at Penn Hills where he lives at. So Woodland Hills bring the balls up. Jasmine Dunn, the floor general, calling out the play. 23-21 Woodland Hills here in the third period with 7:07 left.
Wolverines look like they're doing a high-low with Peyton Pinckney. Get the ball into her, the foul shot. Tatiana Vasquez shoots the 3. Up, Joy Burley with the rebound, and she's fouled, going to the free throw line. Good to see Joy get in there on those boards. She has been a very reliable free throw shooter, so we'll see how she does here at the foul line.
Yes, she's shooting 2. It's like to see her down low.
Foul shot is off the mark.
In and out, went around and in and out. And Woodland Hills is having problems dropping their free throws from the charity strike tonight.
Almost like there's a lid on that hoop, but I'm sure they'll get it right here in this second half. Off again for both free throws. Ball goes to the Indians.
Out on Tatiana Vasquez.
So maybe the Lady Wolverines can come up at half-court pressure, see if they can get some turnovers that way.
There we go. Playing a good half-court.
They work the ball down. Wide open layup.
Nice pass to the big and number 14 with the soft touch, Delaney Carpenter. We have a travel. Tatiana Vasquez travel. Turns over on down. We have a tie score here. 23-23. 6:26 left in the third period.
So Penn Hill's conference record, even though they're a 500 team, they have a great conference record. As my co-host alluded to earlier, they are 4-1 in their conference play. They have great team chemistry. Look like they have pretty good players there as well. They work the ball around. Number 24 goes down low for the shot. And the rebound is up for the Indians. Off the mark.
Peyton brings it up as the point forward. Drops it in.
Man, it looks like a foul there. Foul down low. Joy Burley goes to the free throw line again. The charity strike. These are going to be important. Who makes the free throws down the stretch here? 5 minutes and 42 seconds left there.
In the third period. Tied up, 23-23. These free throws are crucial. He's off the mark again.
Second one is up, off the mark again. That is 4 in a row she missed so far. Lady Indians in transition. Nobody gets back for the Lady Wolverines. Lady Indians take their first lead tonight.
Yes, they are shooting out on the free throws. They're shooting out, they're releasing, and running down the court. They're getting shots in transition. Jasmine Dunn has the ball on top. Goes into the Joy. Nice soft touch.
Joy Burley at the foul line. She makes a jump shot. And maybe she can make that foul shot, a shot at the free throw line, but can't make free throws. So gonna have to work on it. Shot wide open for number 14. Off the mark, rebound. Down low, number 14.
So we have a timeout, Penn Hills, and they take the lead again, up by 2 with 4:23 left in the third period. Penn Hills Indians 27, Woodland Hills Wolverines 25. And so, Craig, we have a hot contested game, and Penn Hills came out in the third period, being scrappy, transition points, getting offensive rebounds, making some things happen on the offensive end, and they have took the lead here in the third period.
So looks like they've decided to work the ball around, and the Lady Indians have been getting some pretty free looks. Lady Wolverines ain't quite as sharp and crisp defensive scene. One of the things you can't do is take any team for granted, regardless of what their record is. Got to come out and play hard and give 110% every night. And so far, they haven't turned up their intensity on the defense yet.
It looks like a game. It looks like a game as a rivalry game should be. You throw the records out of the window, and you just come and play ball. And so Penn Hill just came in. This is how we play against our rivalry. And they've been scrappy as well. At the free throw line, Woodland Hills has given away a lot of points where they could still be in the lead if they would make their free throw here as well. It looks like Penn Hills just a little bit more athletic, a little bit more to the ball quicker on tonight.
So Delaney Carpenter for the Lady Indians made quite a few layups down low, got a few easy looks. So we'll see what the Coach Pitts draws up for the Wolverines. Tatiana Vasquez with a three-point shot off the mark, but Peyton Pinckney down low. I would venture to say she's pretty much unstoppable down low.
Yes, she is. Peyton Pinckney can have her way. When she sets her mind to it, she's going to do what she wants to do in the paint.
Great defense by Peyton Pinckney, anticipating and knocking that pass out of bounds. But
so it's tied up here with 3:42 left in the third period, 27-27.
One shot.
So that's number 4, Elijah Sledge, with the 3 out top. Flashes the 3-point.
Great stroke, great shot, great follow-through as the Lady Indians take a 3-point lead here late in the third period, third quarter. Ball down low to Peyton Pinckney, up. Shot is off the mark. Rebound goes off of Joy Burley. Ball goes the opposite way.
So it's Woodland Hill. I mean, it's Penn Hills Indians ball. Woodland Hills runs a press. They break the press. Peyton Pickney blocks the shot. Throws it out top.
No pressure by the Lady Wolverines as the Lady Indians break the press, but Joy Burley, Peyton Pickney blocks the shot. Ball down low. And a strip. Good defense by Jasmine Dunn and a turnover. No foul on the play. It looks like some contact. I'm not sure about that call, but no contact on the other play. But it looked like a slight push on this call.
Yes, we got no contact on Jasmine Dunn down here, but a little bit of touch, a little bit of going up the court playing D. Called the foul. I don't know about that. But when you're a defender, you got to recognize who you're watching, and you got to recognize she's going right.
So just checking in for the Lady Wolverines. Sierra Beecham is in the game, and she's down low. 3-point shot. As the Lady Indians stretch the lead out to 6 points.
The Lady Indians are hitting some threes, got some crucial time. That makes it 33. Penn Hills Indians comes into the host, Woodland Hills Wolverines, and they have 27 in the third period. Penn Hills has come in and changed the as we say, the boat, changed it around, the momentum for them. And so Woodland Hills has to do something, got to find something, got to create something. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Vaughn will call out of this timeout.
I would like to see Coach Vaughn insert Kayla Walters. She's a very athletic defensive player. She can try to get in the game, and she can also knock down that 3-point shot. Maybe he should insert her in the game and try to get more pressure on the ball and get some open.
And on the other hand, head coach Robert Cass is calling a great game, using space, go down inside and kick out and shoot the threes. And they have been hitting them. That's the Penn Hills Indians.
Jasmine Dunn bringing the ball up for the Lady Wolverines. Gets the ball to Tatiana Vasquez. She's looking down low to Peyton Pinkney. She drives, and a ref calls her out of bounds.
She must have stepped out of bounds on that play.
Under 2 minutes here at the Wolverine High School gymnasium. The Lady Wolverines are losing 33-27 here in a backyard rivalry matchup.
That's good hustle by Jasmine Fisher trying to get in.
You like to see Jasmine Fisher get free too, and she's a great outside shooter as well. So it looks like the Lady Indians are content with working the ball around, looking for a good shot. There's no shot clock in high school basketball here. So they
want to eat up some of this clock.
Right on cue, they get a turnover. The Lady Wolverines are running. Peyton Pinkney has the ball, looking down low. Ball goes back to the Lady Wolverines, back to the Lady Indians.
Joy Burley comes back in for the Wolverines.
So Joy Burley comes back to the floor with 3 fouls. She's going to have to be careful here going into the fourth period. And it looks like the Lady Indians walk the ball up. A little bit of pressure by Jasmine Dunn. Offensive foul by number 24, Armani Blackwell, as she pushes off on the Wolverines trying to get the advantage. Ball's called.
So with 43 seconds left in the third period,
On cue there. On cue there, Jasmine Fisher takes a three, but it didn't look like she was set. She take her time and cue that one up, but she had a wide open look, but that was off the mark.
Off the mark, but it was a turnover. Woodland Hills. That's who I want to see more offense out of her. When she brings them to within 3 in the third.
Possession.
Woodland Hills ball.
Yeah, ball tied up. Possession goes to the Wolverines with 11.5 seconds here left in the third period, third quarter. Shot is up and off the mark. And off the mark for number 11, Alana Peeler.
Your score at the beginning of the fourth period, into the third, Woodland Hills 30, the Penn Hills Indians 33. Tested game here as Woodland Hills comes in ranked 5th in the state with a rivalry game against Penn Hills. It's an electric atmosphere here tonight. This is Roxamore Sports Live. I'm Sam Timbers with my co-host Craig Thomas, the legend here at Woodland Hills. This is a great game tonight. And Mr. Thomas, what have we seen thus far out of these 3 periods?
Well, first of all, I've seen a lot of missed free throws and opportunities for the Lady Wolverines. They don't seem to be quite as intense right now as they have been all season, but they got 1 period to wake up and shake that off. As for the Penn Hills Lady Indians, they've been very strategic and they've been almost surgical in their precision and their execution. They have executed well down the stretch, so we'll see what we can get here in the fourth period.
Who's joining us in the broadcast booth is Travis Newton. Newton, I would like to get his perspective on the game thus far tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely been a fast-paced game tonight. Look for the Wolverines to keep pushing it. You can see this Penn Hills team getting a little bit tired as we get ready to start the fourth. A lot of action. Let's get back to it with Sam Timbers.
So one of the things you see is a lot of back cuts for the Lady Indians. When they drive to the hoop, there's a lot of back cuts, and they definitely get some wide open layups. So the Lady Wolverines are going to have to fall back on defense. When one person falls off, somebody should be falling back to take over that person's man and making sure that they're defending.
That's a good call, Coach. My co-host Craig Thomas just seeing there is a lot of backdoor cuts that Penn Hills is running and being able to get easy buckets at the basket or rebounds and put back up.
The referee seems to be letting them play a lot here. I haven't been calling a whole lot of fouls there. And Joy Burley gets the ball down low and 2 points there.
So that brings Woodland Hills within 1 with 6:59 left in the fourth period.
So number 4, Elisa Sledge for the Indians has done a good job. She's bringing the ball up. She passes the ball across. And it's a steal for Jasmine Dunn. A run out, and a layup, and a foul. Looks like it could have been a foul, no ball on the play.
We just said, as you just spoke, it seemed like the refs are letting them play. Thought she might have got hit on that right there as well. So it was by Woodland.
So we have to get the ball down low. Maybe they can get the ball down low to Joy Burley there. And on a foul all day, looks like that would be with Joy Burley and Peyton Pinckney with a high-low would be pretty tough to defend.
Yes, just as we heard the call from the sidelines from the court, get the ball to Joy down low. They push it in. Going to the line.
So she'll be going to the line. As we said, alluded to earlier in the game, these free throws will be crucial going down the stretch. So losing by 3, the Wolverines are going to have to
got to make their free
throws.
They got to make their free throws down the stretch.
Great shot. Thought she had great form on that shot.
You made it when it counted. She's making it when it counts.
Some players step up when the time gets tough, and they want the ball in their hands, and I believe she's one of those players.
Yes. So she made the first one, shooting the second one.
Great, both free throws.
6.
Bring the Wolverines within 1.
Lady in 35, Woodland Hill 4. Woodland Hills has to watch the back cut, as we keep speaking about.
So that's what they're looking for down low. Jasmine Dunn is sagging off of her person, and turnover there. Tatiana Vasquez has a run out. She throws the ball and is blocked out of bounds. So she's going to have to take that layup and put it in and go for the foul.
That's the time Jasmine Dunn got to take it to the hoop. There's been some times she's been trying to force the issue, but that's the time she has to go to the hoop.
Jasmine on the outside. 3. The Lady Wolverines take the lead here. Up by 2 points over the Lady Indians. Once again, the back cuts. So I'm not sure what Coach Pitts is seeing that we're seeing. They have to cover and protect the goal, not allow them to be running free down low.
Yes, they are finding themselves wide open. I don't know if they're running it off the pick or somebody's losing their man, but nevertheless, Woodland Hills is up 37-35. 5:23 left.
Yeah. Missed free throws again. Lady Indians for number 32, Nia Moore. Again, daughter of Dave Harris, ex-Wolverine star at the free throw line, and she misses them both.
And Peyton Pickney goes up for the rebound. Jasmine Dunn brings it up. They will set for a good play.
Joy Burley with the 3, up, and a shot. I'm not sure on the call there. They call a push, but almost looks like that could have been on ball. I didn't see a lot of contact on that one.
Yes, it looks like that. I don't see the foul on that one. One time we said they let him play, but that one right there, it didn't seem like it was a foul. It looked like it might have been a travel, but nevertheless, Penn Hills brings it up.
We're under the 5-minute mark here at the Wolverine gym here. At the moment, we have Lady Wolverine down, Joy Burley down on the court. Looks like she's in great pain, but in the meantime, hopefully she'll be okay and get off the court and she can get back to playing. But
she was hurt all last year, and so and she's been playing great basketball this year. And this is a scene that we would not like to see. And she's came back and have been forced for the Woodland Hills Wolverines. Hopefully she's okay.
Looks like it may be an ankle injury for her. She may have turned her ankle over. So here in the fourth quarter, 4:48 left in the fourth quarter. Joy's being helped off of the court. So hopefully she'll be okay here. Her teammates are going to have to step up down the stretch here and play big if they're going to get out of here with a victory tonight.
Yes, because she's unstoppable down low. And when they needed a point or two, they would dump it down inside to her. And she would make a play. She would make something happen. And so hopefully that she will be okay. But again, somebody's going to have to step up tonight. Somebody's going to have to step up for her in her loss tonight. And I say Tatiana Vasquez, who can be an offensive force when she wants to be, has to step up in that role for Woodland Hills Wolverine.
Also, I see Kayla Walters has been inserted into the lineup. So she's a very dynamic freshman player. She is good in the inside, good at three-point shooting, plays great defense. So we'll look to see if she can have some impact in this game here going down the stretch.
Yes. Yes, he is a dynamic freshman. Comes in, starts JV, and comes in and plays a lot for the varsity too as well.
So I'm looking for Peyton Pickney to assert herself down low as well. As on cue, Kayla Walters has the ball on the left wing, passes the ball. Jasmine Fisher, shot is up and good. Good shot. Great pass by Kayla Walters. The jump, the skip pass to a wide open three-point shooter.
Three by Jasmine Fisher with the assist by Kayla Walters.
So it looks like these referees are starting to call some tight calls all of a sudden here. As we get down the stretch, they're getting a little tight. For a little while there, it looked like they were letting them play. Now all of a sudden, it's getting a little bit tight going down the stretch.
They might be thinking that the game might be getting away from them, so they want to call it a little closer now. They know this is a heated rivalry. They know this is a game. They know.
So they're going to have to. Players are going to have to adjust to the way they're calling the game right now. Earlier they were letting them play. Now they're calling a little bit touchy foul, so they're going to have to adjust and play the defense accordingly.
Now that was an offensive call, was it not? And they called offense or they called on the defense? We have a discrepancy here on the call. We don't know if it was an offensive call or a defensive call, so we'll find out when they come out on the ball. But nevertheless, they're calling it kind of touchy now. Little late in the third quarter, early in the fourth.
So while we have an opportunity, we'd like to talk to you about, we have a big basketball weekend coming up here from the Wolverine Arena, or gym. We're going to have quite a few games, MLK tournament. It's going to go from Friday afternoon, Friday evening, all weekend. I think there's about 43 games or so. So come on out, enjoy yourself. Enjoy some great high school basketball. Should be a great time all weekend. Back to the live play. Shot is up, off the mark. Jasmine Dunn with the rebound, and she pushes the ball up. She has Kayla Walters up, and she gets the ball, shoots it off the mark. And we have a charge. We
have a charge. Tatiana Vasquez, she's a defender. She can play defense very well. Gives up her body, takes the charge.
That was 24 on 24. Armani Blackwell gets called for the charge. So the Lady Wolverines have a 4-point lead with under 4 minutes here left in the fourth quarter. Live on Roxamore Sports Network. Myself, Sam Lumberjack Timbers, along with
Travis Newton. Here sitting in with us at the press table, joining us on a great game here tonight. With the Woodland Hills Wolverine girls 40, the Penn Hills Indians 36 in the fourth period with 3:30 left, and they just turned it over.
So we have a 2-point ball game here with 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We have a very electric atmosphere here, almost packed house here at the Wolverine Basketball Gymnasium here at Woodland Hills High School, Churchill, PA, the home of the Woodland Hills Wolverines. So it looks like the Wolverines are content with passing the ball around, looking for a shot. Looks like they're taking some time off the clock.
Yes, you got to hold it till they come play you. We're winning, so we're going to hold it. Well, Woodland Hills is winning, so they're going to hold it till they come out and play ball. Yes, Coach Vaughn has decided to hold the ball until they come play you, because he calls a timeout, 2:37 left, and Woodland Hills 40, the Woodland Hills Indians 38. And here with us in the press box is Travis Newton, one of the announcers for Roxamore Sports, who's going to call the boys' games tonight, but he's also going to help us out with the girls right now. Travis?
Yeah, key injury with Joy Burley leaving the game. She was the leading scorer of the night with 17 points. So that's a tough loss, and you're pulling out one of the best post players in the WPIAL. So with that, the team's ahead. They're ahead by 2 for a minute there. They were acting like they were behind. So look for Woodland Hills to settle down, use the pass fakes. They're going to have to rely on their perimeter game with Joy Burley out. Look for them to be smart with the ball, no turnovers, and maintain this lead. Make Penn Hills foul you, and that's going to be the winning recipe. Make your foul shots, and Woodland Hills should be good to finish this one out.
That's Travis Newton on the call.
Yes, sir.
He's giving a recipe for the Woodland Hills Wolverines to win. Now they must execute that recipe. It's interesting to see what Coach Vaughn called coming out the timeout with 2:27 left. Woodland Hills 40, Indians 38. They just turned the ball over.
So I did not see any contact there, but there was a call as it looks like the referee anticipated some contact, but I really didn't see any contact on that call there.
That was great defense. It was a phantom foul.
So as you hear the fans yelling out one of the old cliches about the ball doesn't lie, so as opposed to the free throw line and it's not deserved, then the ball tells the true story. But as she completes the second one, it splits the pair. So I like to see the ball get to Peyton Pickney as she's posted up about the foul line, and then have her kick the ball out to to Kayla Fisher, maybe for a free throw or a foul shot, a three-point shot, and the ball's up.
As you just called, you want to see it go to Peyton Pickney. She makes a strong move to the baseline, takes a shot. She's fouled. She's shooting 2 with 2 minutes left in the fourth period.
Hold on to your seat, ladies and gentlemen. We have an exciting finish for you. 2 minutes left to go in the game. The Lady Wolverines are winning 40-39. Peyton Pickney at the foul line. Big players step up at big time, and she's knocked down her first free throw, like she was a 90% free throw shooter.
Yes, she hit that, drained it, built some confidence, stretch out this lead. 2 as well with 2 minutes left in the fourth period. Woodland Hills 41, the Indians 39.
That was excellent. Excellent, stepped up with ice water in her veins and knocked them both down to give a 3-point lead. So it looks like the Lady Wolverines inserted Sierra Beecham down low as the enforcer to try to get some defense down low.
Yes, Woodland Hills packs it in the zone. Number 14, Delana Carpenter makes the shot.
She chose great touch for a young lady down low. And one for Joy Burley, and one.
Peyton Pickney goes up for the rebound off the missed 3 and puts it in strong. And one.
That's right. Peyton Pickney was out for a couple games with an ankle injury. She looks well now as she gets the and one, big rebound, puts the ball up and in. We have an electric atmosphere here live at Woodland Hills High School, the Wolverine Gymnasium, as we have a double header for you. This is the first of 2 great games that you should see here live on Roxamore Sports Network. We'd like to thank you for joining us tonight and enjoying the game.
It's electric atmosphere. There's people standing around. All the bleachers is filled up. The fans have come out to see a great game tonight, and they have not been disappointed here at the Woodland Hills Gymnasium here in Churchill, PA. And Peyton Pickney shoots.
She can convert the 3-point play, and she misses it. Shot is off the mark. Free throw was down and in. Number 4 brings the ball up. Alicia Sledge for the Sarah Beecham on the rebound. Gets the ball to Jasmine Fisher. And the ball is stolen.
Penn Hills is scrapping for the ball, get the turnover, goes down low, passes to Monty Blackwell. She goes up, misses the shot, but she's fouled. She'll be shooting too. She's one of the players that you must watch out for Penn Hills.
As she goes to the line, she makes the first one. As she is the leading scorer for the Lady Indians with 13 points, and she drains them both. The Lady Indians come up with a little bit of pressure, picking up at half court as they trail 43, as we are under 1 minute left to go here. Sarah Beecham with the shot. And the ball. We have a turnover. Number 24, Amani Blackwell turns the ball over. Turnover on the play.
And she traveled, number 24, Amani Blackwell. Maybe she needed to settle herself down. She's one of the key players for Penn Hills, but she traveled on the play.
The Lady Indians come up with full court press. With 41.1 seconds here left in the fourth quarter, the Lady Wolverines leading the Lady Indians by 1 point. What an exciting matchup. Glad to be a part of it. Along with my co-host, Sam, the Lumberjack Timbers. What have you seen so far, sir?
I've seen a great game, a great anticipating game. Penn Hills is running the lanes, getting turnovers, and getting points and going to the free throw in the second half, being scrappy. But Woodland Hills, the big players have stepped up in big games, and Peyton Pickney has stepped up as well. And Joy Burley was playing good ball down low. She has had an incident where she's out, she's hurt, and so now Woodland Hills has to slow down the game, eat up the clock. They are winning in the fourth period. Woodland Hills 44, the Lady Indians of Penn Hills 43 here at a great rivalry game tonight.
I'd like to see the ball get down to Peyton Pickney and get the ball out, either kick it out to Jasmine Fisher or Kate Walters for a wide open look, because we know that the Lady Indians are going to collapse on Peyton Pickney if she gets the ball in the post or down low. So the Lady Indians come out in the full court pressure here. Looks like with 30 seconds left on the clock, we have a hold by Sarah Beecham, number 44. And it looks like they are in the 1-and-1. So these free throws are crucial going down the stretch here with 30.3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Beecham gets the ball down here. She got to pull the ball out. Hold the ball. She should have pulled it out, but she got it down here, but she tried to make the extra pass. This is pressure right here.
Number 32, Nia Moore, with background here at the Wolverine. She steps up as she's comfortable and drains the first one. And she drains them both. So with 28.7 seconds left here, looks like the Lady Indians take the lead here over the fifth-ranked Lady Wolverines here in the fourth period. So what are you looking for out of this timeout?
What I'm looking for out of this timeout is Coach Vaughn is going to slow the game down. I believe he's going to take us to the last shot of the game and try to win instead of trying to go 2 for 1, because if he gets the point, yeah, but Penn Hills will have to run it up. So I believe they will slow it down to get the last game for the winning shot. Maybe might get a foul, go to the free throw line. I would go inside to Peyton Pickney, I would run the offense through her. And she got to go throw it inside and to have somebody set up on the three also as well.
So what I'm looking for them to stretch this game out, to lengthen it out, try to go for a quick shot. If they don't get it, they'll have time to play defense, maybe come back and get another shot, and try to get as many possessions as they can going down the stretch here. So I'll look for the quick shot with Peyton Pinkney down low, kicking the ball out to Kayla Walters or Jasmine Dunn, and then try to get as many possessions as possible. So it looks like
but they have to go the length of the court. Penn Hills is in pressure.
Jasmine Dunn breaks the ball up, passes the ball around. Ball stays with the Wolverines.
Wolverine ball.
14.2 seconds left on the clock. So what I would try to do is get the ball down low to up and in, off the ball. 9 seconds.
Goes through the big end. Peyton Pickney. I said it. Go to the athlete. The big girl makes the shot. Makes the shot.
Hey, as
9
they say,
seconds left.
the bank is open here in Wolverine land. Up and off the glass for Peyton Pinkney, the star forward for the Lady Wolverines. As we have 9 seconds left, they're going to have to play defense, not foul, and keep the Lady Indians from getting a good look here with 9 seconds left. So I'm going to come out here. I may not come out in full court press, but I would pick them up at 3/4 court and then make them use some clock, bringing the ball up, and just play defense and look for the back cuts. Because you know that's what they've been doing all game. A lot of back cuts trying to get easy layups. But be aware of that.
That's a good call, Coach. Everything you just said is the recipe for defense tonight. You might not go full court, but you want to meet them up at 3/4 or even half court and watch the back cut, because that's how they've been winning tonight.
As they pick them up in the full court press, they stop the ball, and the ball is picked off, and it's out of bounds. With 4 seconds left to go on the clock. 4 seconds left to go. Peyton Pickney with great defense, but she stepped out of bounds. 4 seconds left on the clock. This is a very exciting game. As the Lady Wolverines come out in full court press, they get the turnover they want, and they lose it out of bounds.
Yes, that was a great anticipation by Peyton Pickney shooting the lane. She got it, but she stepped out of bounds. But that brought the clock down to 4 seconds, too, as well. And so Woodland Hills has to still be stiff right now. Still got to watch the back cut. Still got to watch the pick right now to may free somebody going to the hoop. It may be a long pass to the hoop or a long pass to the charity stripe. So they got to be careful with that, too, as well.
No fouls on the play. You want to make sure they don't foul. Make sure they don't foul on this play because the refs are calling it tight down the stretch here. So we don't want to put them to the charity stripe to win the game and get out of here with a victory. So with about 19 seconds left on the timeout, we'll be back to the finale here. Ooh, great game here live on Roxamore Sports Network. So this is a packed house. It's going to be side out at half court for the Lady Indians. And it's a foul taken by Peyton Pickney. So that'll just about do it there.
Number 4, Alasia Sledge, just put her shoulder down and trying to go straight through Peyton Pickney, one of the best players in Woodland Hills. And in the WPIL, gets the charge.
So it looks like a charge taken by Peyton Pickney, number 4, the Lady Wolverines. As the game ends there, what a great matchup here, great game as the Wolverines win 46-45. Great game, sir. Great
This
game.
is Roxamore Sports Live, and we just witnessed a great game here as the Woodland Hills Wolverines ladies wins 46-45 over the Penn Hills Indians. Woodland Hills is ranked 5 in the state. They come in for a good game tonight and do what they're supposed to do here tonight. Coach Paul gets them out of here with a victory. But not without a hard fight. We need to give the Penn Hills Indians a shout out. They came here tonight, rivalry game, and played big here tonight too as well.
Great game by both teams. As we said earlier, you alluded to the fact that in these backyard rivalries, the records go out the window. It's community against community, backyard against backyard, player against player, back alley basketball. We like to thank you for joining us. Our doubleheader, our first game. We have one more game to come. We're going to take a short break. We're going to be back with the coaches on the interviews. We'll be right back on Roxamore Sports. Thank you.
Yeah. Here we go.
Now when it's game time, I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own zone. Now when it's game time, I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own zone. I said game time, let's go time. Ready for the world premiere, we can call it showtime. Time is ticking down, so we set to go and blow mine. Rock some more and hit hard, put them both together. What you got? Call it gold
Big
mine.
money.
Go hard every day. This game.
Hi, welcome to Fit for Boxing Club.
Here at Fit for Boxing, you'll find a fast, fun, and effective workout where you can burn up to 1,000 calories.
Come try a free class at Fit for Boxing, where beginners are always welcome. It's fun for the whole family, people of all ages. Old or young, it doesn't matter. In addition to our trainer-led workouts, we also offer private lessons, community, fundraiser, and team building events for local companies and more.
Hi, my name's Mario. I've been a member at Fit4 Boxing for a little over a year now. If you need to get a good workout in, come to Fit4 Boxing, and Rich and his staff will take care of each and every one of you.
Fit for Boxing Club is located in Hampton Township, just on Flynn Highway. Come learn how to box and have fun. Call Fit for Boxing Club at 412-213-3584 or visit our website at www.fit4boxingclub.com.
This is Roxamore Sports live here at Woodland Hills Arena in Churchill, PA, in the 5A section matchup between the Woodland Hills Wolverines, who have just been ranked 5 in the state, against a rivalry game, and Penn Hills Indians. And records mean nothing when you have community games, border games, a tight game here tonight, and Woodland Hills comes out with the victory. I'm here with the head coach, Vaughn Pitts. Vaughn, that was a hot and heated contested game tonight, but it's one of them kind of games that you need when you're playing in your section in a rival game and you come out with the victory tonight.
Oh yeah, fortitude is what you need. You know, you have to go through the storm to get to the daggone rainbows. You know, now we knew Penn Hills was gonna be tough. No matter how they looked the other night against Oakland Catholic, Penn Hills is still Penn Hills. And like I told my team, they're still elite until we become elite. You know, one of the things that we said, Coach Cash is always going to have his girls ready. You know, never underestimate Cash. You know, great coach, great coaching staff. You know, good players. You know, we knew what we were in for. You know, we made it harder on ourselves by missing so many foul shots and layups. You know, but overall, like you said, big time players, step up. I was telling Peyton Pickens all week long, big time players step up. You know, she stepped up tonight. You know, she had 3 key buckets in the end to put us over and get to a quality team.
Yes, that's a great win for Woodland Hills tonight. Now, we've seen Joy Burley go down, and she was down all last year, and she's been playing big this year. Hopefully she's all right. And Coach, who did you instill in the game for her to pick up the pace?
Well, it was a combination of individuals. We went with Kayla Water and Sierra Beecham. They picked up the minutes, and they did a great job with it. You know, everyone on that bench is capable. Even Taquie Davis, she came in early, gave us a quick spell, whatever. Joy and Tatiana, got a little winded. She came in and gave us quality minutes.
This is Roxamore Sports Live here at Woodland Hills. I'm here with the head coach, Vaughn Pitts, as they got out of here with the Roxamore Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Welcome back live here at the Woodland Hills Gymnasium, where the Lady Wolverines just defeated the Lady Indians. I'm with Coach Cass. Coach, I'd like to ask you, what happened down the stretch there during that game?
We just didn't make enough plays. We didn't get enough rebounds. And some of the calls was kind of sketchy. I thought we got pushed around a little bit. They didn't give us a call, and we got to make free throws. If we make free throws, it's a 10-point ball game. The refs can't cause us the game if we make some free throws tonight.
So going forward, you have a great team. I'd like to compliment you on your team's effort, your execution down the stretch. But some of the calls, again, as you alluded to, the referees started calling the game a little tighter down the stretch. This is a great atmosphere. This is a great opportunity for both teams to play. Backyard rivalry. Going down the stretch, who's your next opponent, and what do you look forward to doing?
Our next opponent is Penn Trafford, who's a really good team in our section. But we just got to continue to get better. We got to focus on the details of the game. We can do some things better that doesn't allow anybody to cause us the game but ourselves. So we just got little things we got to go back and work on, boxing out, rebounding, making free throws, and continue to execute our game plan, and we'll be fine.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Coach. Great game, great effort. Good luck in the future.
Thank you, sir.
So I'd like to thank you for joining us live here at Woodland Hills Gymnasium. Stay tuned for the second game of your doubleheader, where the Penn Hills Indians varsity boys will be playing the Woodland Hills Wolverine varsity men's team. We'll be right back live on Roxamore Sports. Thank you.